In this video, we're going to be talking about, is Arkansas really that affordable state that people are really looking for nowadays? I've been getting a lot of comments, guys, from people who are out of state and people who are looking to relocate who ask me, hey, Cody, is Arkansas really a cheap state that everybody is actually looking to go into? Well, let's find out in this video. What's going on, guys? My name is Cody Garrett. I'm with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about, is Little Rock or Arkansas, well, what you're going to be talking about, real Little Rock, is it really that affordable? Is it really the cheapest, state? Not just saying Little Rock, but Arkansas. Is Arkansas really that cheap state that everybody naturally just gravitates to whenever it comes to retirement and all that stuff? So today we're going to be talking about, all the housing costs, all the utility, transportation, and everything that you really need to live in Little Rock or just in Arkansas in general. Now, like I said, guys, we're not going to be talking about Arkansas overall. We're just going to be talking about Little Rock. So we're just going to be talking about the Little Rock market today and just dive deep on what's really that affordable state and what it really takes to actually live as a resident in Little Rock, Arkansas. So other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now be sure to follow all my social medias, my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for daily real estate tips. Other than that, guys, let's jump right into the video. So number one, let's go ahead and get this out the way that most of everybody is really talking about. What is the housing cost in Little Rock, Arkansas? Now, guys, I don't know if you guys been watching my past few videos where I've been talking about the communities in Arkansas. We got Heights, Hillcrest, Chenal, all these other big communities that people are choosing to live into. And you notice how very expensive those communities are. But let me tell you this, that's not really, on the average price points of what those communities are worth. Basically what I'm saying is those might be expensive communities like Chenal and all that stuff. They might be top end communities. But if I was to tell you guys, the average home cost in Arkansas is around $250,000. And other than buying, which I highly strongly recommend, since these rent prices are going up. And speaking of rent prices, the average rent price in Arkansas is around $900 to $1,200, which is around the almost average. Like, you can literally, if you don't want to live in an apartment, you can literally go rent out a house as much as you can for an apartment. I don't know probably how dumb that sounds, because me personally, I don't technically go for renting, I go for home buying. But like I said, guys, it really depends on your neighborhood. Arkansas can really be as cheap as you want it to be if you're looking for those cheap neighborhoods. Like, if you're looking for a $250,000 house in like the Heights or Hillcrest, you may strike some gold in that area, but it's probably not going to be what you expect it to be. Yeah, it may be nice for in that price range, but if you're looking for like Heights, Chenal, all that stuff, so you're probably not going to get what you're looking for. But the average price point in Arkansas or in Little Rock in general, I don't know why I keep saying Arkansas, we're talking about Little Rock here, but the average price point in Little Rock is around $250,000. So keep that in mind, and why people come here to retire and why people come here, let's say, for example, people coming from California or some other state that's like big city states, and then like, what are you doing in Little Rock? Or what are you doing in Arkansas? Always keep that in mind. The housing is very low here. Now, we may be in competition with Texas, which may be a future video that I'll be making on comparing Texas versus, Arkansas. But really, that's really the main thing. People come here for the affordability. And I'm not saying it's very cheap here. Obviously, it can be very expensive to some people, but that's just the average home price in Little Rock. Number two, let's talk about transportation and utilities. Guys, utilities are quite reasonable here. Usually you're renting about $150 to $200 a month. Now, it can be cheap to a certain extent, but and transportation here is pretty low. Like, this topic is it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too much to say. Transportation is pretty low. You got bus rides. I did make a video about there is less transportation here, but it's really, if you guys go to the downtown area, it's really up and coming city. Little Rock is an up and coming city. People come here and they just think, oh, it's just a lame city. No opportunity here. There's nothing to do here. I'm gonna move somewhere else, which may be true to some extent. But if you really take a look around Little Rock statistics, this is a really up and coming city. People are actually coming to move here. Like I said, not other than the affordability, but more eyes are coming. If you get what I'm saying, more eyes are coming to the state or coming to the city of like, hey, we're getting more recognition. We're not just another state, like, you know, just a nowhere state. We're actually getting some recognition. And there may be off topic to what I'm saying about utilities and transportation, but even here, even this is one of the states, one of the cheapest gas states here. I think gas is around like $2 and $2.70 for a gallon. So it's one of the cheapest states versus like California, where their gas prices are like $4, $5 high. You know, basically what I'm saying is transportation is very cheap here. We may be very limited on transportation, but you get what you get here. We are going to have some more stuff, hopefully, you know, in the future around like 2030 or something, or, you know, some type of recognition. You know, Little Rock, Arkansas, just that low key city. Like, it's a big city, but it's just so low key. Nobody comes to Arkansas and just think Little Rock. Like, so yeah, so that's utilities and transportation. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too much to say about the topic. Number three, we're going to be talking about groceries and dining. Guys, when it comes to groceries and dining out, I'm not gonna be that type of guy. You know, I'm not that guy to come to like, hey, what would be my expenses, you know, to going out to eat and all that stuff. So I just put it on my notes because I know some people that may be, you know, considering on, you know, okay, the houses prices are very low, they're very affordable, but other than transportation and utilities, can I have enough money to afford to freaking feed myself? Can I feed myself, and can I do other things with my money after paying all these mortgage bills, rent bills, utilities, all these transportation fees? Can I afford food? Now, I have on my notes here that, you know, groceries are pretty affordable in Little Rock. $10 to $15 per meal at some restaurants. And me personally, guys, I used to cook a lot. I still know how to cook. I can cook, but I personally would rather, like, you know, order out food, since, you know, I'm really a busy guy. I really got buyer and listing appointments to get to almost every day, and I necessarily don't have time to go and cook for myself and go buy the foods that I need to go cook. But without that being a problem, food is very affordable here. I don't know what it's like in other states. I just have it on my notes because I know some people may be curious about that. You know, I don't know what it's like in Texas. I don't know what it's like in California, Miami, Florida, or these other states that food prices may be high. Inflation is still high, guys. And, you know, we don't know when this is necessarily coming down. Yeah, we may have gotten an interest rate cut, but is inflation coming down? So that's really number three. I really just want to put this on my list of, you know, like I said, some people may be curious about, can they afford to eat here after paying all those bills? And number four, which is going to probably be a boring topic, but I just wanted to get it out the way. We're going to be talking about taxes and healthcare. I'm not the type of guy to come here about healthcare. I don't want to get into that field. I just wanted to add it on my list too, like the last one, because, you know, you never know who really needs this. And really, in Arkansas, it has a state income tax, but property taxes are lower than an actual average, making homeownership more appealing. If you guys don't know what that means, taxes are low here, but do be considered that we still have, what do you call it, homeowners tax. I forgot the name. I don't know the name off the top of my head. I'll probably figure it out editing this video. But usually, you know, and also healthcare costs usually is very manageable. You know, like I said, I'm not too familiar with all the healthcare and all that stuff out there, but I know it's pretty cheap in this city or in this state. It just in the state is pretty cheap. But when it comes to healthcare, you probably have to do a little more research on that part. I just did some research on it, and, you know, Arkansas came with one of the cheapest states, so I had to put it on my notes. And when it comes to taxes, like I said, guys, other than, you know, property taxes and all that stuff, taxes are pretty cheap here. And other than that, guys, that's just literally enough about number four. I mean, I know this video is going to be pretty short because after making those videos about all the communities and all that stuff, I did want to follow up with a video of how affordable Little Rock is. Guys, all those neighborhoods that I talked about that may be super expensive, and you may think, oh my God, I can't afford these communities in Little Rock. I'm here to give you guys some clarity that Little Rock is a very affordable city. Like, you can really afford here. Now, when it comes to Benton and Bryant, yeah, you may have to step up your game, like Fayetteville, Hot Springs, some places like that. You may have to step up your game, but Little Rock is very affordable. Number 5, guys. So yeah, so you know, you talked about all this stuff. You're making the decision to move to Little Rock. What is there to do in Little Rock? Now, Little Rock isn't just affordable, guys. There's a lot of stuff to do. I mean, you know, you can go climb Pinnacle Mountain. You got all these other activities that you can do outdoors, which is why it's called the natural state. There's a lot of things you can do in outdoors. You know, other than just going to go skiing on the Arkansas River, you can go to museums, theme parks, all that stuff. There's a lot you can do here. I made a video about all the boba shops that are in Little Rock, like literally in the city. If you guys love boba or you know what that is, I have a reel posted, I think on my social media, it's always in my YouTube reels, of all the boba shops that are actually available near like the Little Rock city area. That way you don't have to drive, you know, all the way to North Little Rock. You don't have to go to Benton. You don't have to go to Bryan for like another boba shop. There's plenty of things to do, but at the same time, there's not a lot to do. Usually, what I would like to tell people is that if you're really an outdoorsy type of person, this like whole state would be perfect for you guys. I think I recently heard it's deer season, so Arkansas is another, like, it's a really big state when it comes to deer season. I'm not a hunter or anything. I just heard it from word of mouth. Other than that, guys, then that's pretty much it. It's kind of a, you know, dare I say, mid state, but it's really an up and coming state, if you guys know what I mean. Just bear with me. If you guys come here, if you guys looking to retire here, this is a great retirement state, but it's also a great state to start, you know, your life with. You know, it's very affordable. If you want to go to school and you need to, you know, find a state that's very affordable to live in. In the meantime, Little Rock or Arkansas in general is a good place to go. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a little short follow-up video of all of communities that I wanted to make. Like I said, guys, be sure to follow all my social medias, my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, where I post daily real estate tips. And if you need a realtor, you need to contact me more about the Little Rock area or the Benton and Bryan area. If you're looking to relocate, be sure to contact me down in the description below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Let's get it.